Here we go. Right, great to have on my show next. I'm interviewing Shannon and Tenaye from Australian band HZED. And HZED, how do you pronounce that?
It's actually HZ.
HZ, right, joining me on my radio show. Welcome to the show, both of you. How are you today?
Good, thank you. And how's yourself?
Yeah,
Good,
not
thank
too
you.
bad. It's midday here, so yeah, middle of the day. So looking forward to what the rest of the day will bring. And whereabouts in Australia are you?
We're
You go.
Melbourne, Victoria.
Nice.
Frankston to be specific at the moment.
Everyone's heard of Melbourne, haven't they?
Yes.
Good. What's
Pretty
the
popular
gigging?
place.
What's the gigging scene like there down there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
really good, mate. It's a very big scene down here in Melbourne. There's lots of places to play. Lots of people, punters still coming out and that kind of thing. So it's good.
Mm.
Great.
With
That's
the
We're
people.
bands,
actually in a
yes.
venue right now called Singing Bird Studios.
Cool.
We do a lot of metal and punk gigs here every week. And it's a rehearsal studio too.
It's good that people still supporting live music.
Yeah. They are. They're very supportive here, yes.
Lovely to hear.
Rock and
And
roll's coming back.
Yes.
And as I say, rock and roll's here to stay. I think that was a 50s song or something
Yeah.
like that. But HZ, firstly, can you just tell me and my listeners how long you've been performing for and recording music?
Well, do you want to talk? Because
Well,
yeah,
there you
sorry.
go.
Well, no, it's just because I've joined the band about, I think it's about a year now
Yeah, it's
that
about
I've
12
joined.
months, yeah.
But he's had HZ going previously before that. So they've been together for about 6 years. So
11 years,
well,
actually.
then there you go. That's why Shannon can talk about it.
Been
So
together for 11 years. We've had multiple lineup changes. And then in 2024, our singer left, and that's when we found Tenaye. And then we got a second guitarist a couple of months ago. So we're already pretty fresh group of people playing together, but the band's been in existence for quite some time.
And how many people are in the band and what are your roles in what you do?
There's five of us. Tanaye's the vocalist. I'm the lead guitarist. We've got a rhythm guitarist, bass player, and drummer. Standard kind of lineup, five-piece rock and roll.
Cool. And one of the reasons I got you on my show, because you're releasing a new single called Heartbreaker.
yes.
And it's a real power rock anthem. But can you just indulge to me and my listeners a little bit more information on this record?
Yeah, so the message behind the song Heartbreaker was just it was about reinventing yourself through that feeling. And yet finding the good in the bad and being able to take that. And I think in the video it sort of explains that she's sort of taken that heartbreak and she's reinvented herself and found this other side to her that she kind of didn't know that she had, and that wouldn't have happened if she hadn't have gone through it. So it's all about channeling in that experience and taking something out of it. And that's what we wanted to try and that's what we wanted to try and do rather than your typical heartbreak and yeah.
And you mentioned a music video. Did you have fun putting that together?
It was actually very nerve-wracking. So I'm not good with the videos and I'm not good with interviews as well, by the way. So forgive me, I get very nervous. But with the film clip, yeah, it was because we had to do it on a beach and it was during a day where it was quite crowded. So to do that and have a camera around and sort of miming words, it looks a bit random. But I'm really happy with how it was pieced together because it definitely did not feel how it looked. So yeah, it was good to see that it didn't feel as awkward because I really thought, oh no.
Oh, it's natural sometimes to feel
Yeah,
nervous, and you got to have
yeah,
that nervous, haven't you? It just gives you
yeah,
oh, there's a word for it, the edge maybe.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Get you pumped up a
Um,
bit.
absolutely.
and how would you describe the sounds and the instrumentation on this new record?
Go for it.
Oh, it's one of the worst questions you could ask me because I can never describe my own music. I like people to tell me what they hear because it's I really I call it hard rock, but people call it anything
Yeah.
from blues to metal. But I don't know what do you see?
Well,
What do you hear when you're listening to it?
yeah, I thought of like like classic hard rock.
Mm.
Like when you visit like Hard Rock Cafe, you hear like all the legendary rock groups along them lines, perhaps.
Yep. That's
Like
good.
that.
I'll take that.
Yeah, we'll definitely go with that.
I do like a good hard rock cafe. Do you have them down there at all?
We do have, is there a few left? Was
Yeah,
it?
there's a few, but not many.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're a bit rare now.
yeah.
They are,
Mm.
yeah.
You can find them around, yes.
You got to keep the rock alive, though.
No, absolutely. I definitely think rock music will slowly make a comeback. I think we'll see a transition into this genre and we'll see it being reintroduced because music's constantly going through cycles and
Hmm.
rock music hasn't been something that's been commercialized in a while. So I think we'll probably slightly see it slowly move forward and yeah, people will start to appreciate it again, hopefully. So we would love to be a part of that and that's why we do it because we're really passionate about it. So
Yeah, because who knew that vinyl would make a resurgence?
That's right.
yes.
It's all age related.
Yes.
Mm. And just touch on your other singles. You released a single called Point of View as well. That's doing really well on the rounds of the streaming platforms.
Okay.
What was that?
Was it
Point of
Point of View?
Point of
Was
view, you
that?
want to know what it's about?
Yes, please.
Oh, I have no idea what it's about. I couldn't tell you what the words are about. I write the music, and the singers usually do all the vocals. So that's an old song, quite an old song. We just redid it when Tenaye joined the band, just for to put a face to the vocals to the face, and out there before we came to Heartbreak again. So yeah, that's how we did that.
Yeah,
So
so the previous singer, she was the one who wrote those songs, but I've just come in and I've done my own take on it. So
Sure.
yeah,
Uh,
I've kind of just done my own sort of interpretation of the lyrics. So I'm not too sure what what she was trying to put forward or put
sure.
across.
And I'm not going to ask you what the meaning behind No Colour is, but that's an intriguing title to a song. Who did you work with on that one?
Rusty was the producer on all those songs
And what was it like going
from Electric Mary.
into the recording studio for Heartbreaker as well? Was that a good experience?
Yeah, it was great. You will have to talk about that.
Yeah,
The first
well, that
major
was
experience for
well,
you.
yeah, absolutely. Because since I've joined the band, all these recordings are sort of my first take in a studio. So the fact that people get to kind of hear the finished product, I haven't had that before. So it was actually very nerve-wracking because I was like, oh no, I don't want to mess this up. This is what people will have to hear. So again, yeah, it was another really nerve-wracking experience, but it was all worth it, and I'm really happy with how it turned out.
That's
All
great
worth
to
the
hear.
nerves in the end, which is why you like to push me, Shannon.
They did a killer job in the
I don't
studio.
get away with anything in the studio between Rusty and Shannon. They like to push me, which is good. So I'm learning a lot along the way too. So
Yeah,
still getting there.
you'll get there. And
Yes.
so we got Heartbreaker, and no doubt this will lead to more singles or maybe an EP in the future.
You reckon, Shannon?
We're going to be releasing another single probably around October this year, and then another single early next year, and then we'll see what
Great.
happens after that. So
Yeah,
we've got a lot of songs that we've got there. We're not sure if we want to do an album, but we're definitely going to be dropping a few more singles in the next 12 months.
We definitely
because
have them. Yeah, they're going. Definitely going.
because
We're
some
gonna
musicians like to release on a single by single basis. They're just happy doing that.
That's what we're sort of doing, just
Yeah.
to keep the momentum going. Because if you just appear off the social media scene for too long these days and try and come back, you kind of lose the momentum. So we're seeing that the singles, just pushing them out there one by one, it seems to keep us going,
Yeah.
keeping
And
us in your face.
who have been like your influences and inspirations?
Oh, well, I think, see, for me, because I sort of come from a background of all sort of styles and genres, I sort of have like a multitude of artists that kind of inspire me. But I love bands like Evanescence, Baby Animals. I feel like we've kind of been getting a little bit of inspiration a lot from those kinds of bands. I love Heart. I love kind of like your old school rock and roll, but I definitely love yeah, other styles too as well. So I'm kind of influenced by all. But I don't
How
know
about
about you, Shannon.
Shannon? Yeah.
I'm influenced by like Jimi Hendrix, yeah, John Frusciante, from the Chili Peppers, then Black Sabbath, just all your rock, heavy rock kind of stuff. But then I've been around a lot of blues and music and R&B music and
Yeah.
jazz and funk. So
Yeah.
there's so many influences that come when I'm writing music. It's just, I don't really try and sound like any of my influences. I just try and use it as somewhere to take my own sound.
Yeah.
And
Absolutely.
how do you write songs? Do you all sit around in the studio and, brainstorm or put ideas down?
It kind of starts with me with a chorus and a verse kind of riff, and I'll send it to Tenaye and see if she thinks it's any good, and then bring it to the studio, to the rehearsal studio with the band, and then we'll sort of just get everyone to put their bits and pieces in and make it into something.
Although
And
there have been times where Shannon will start randomly playing something in rehearsal, and we'll just all kind of jump in. And we did do that a few weeks ago, and we managed to come up with another song kind of on the spot. So that sparked another idea for us. So many different kind of ways that you can write a song.
Yeah, there's no rules.
Yeah.
Whatever comes when it comes.
We just, yeah, exactly. We just go with how it feels, and
yeah,
yeah.
just flows.
Yeah,
Tenaye
100%.
comes up with a lot of melodies too. When she first joined the band, she threw out like 500 to me.
Shannon was like, slow
Yeah.
down, we need to slow down. So
And you've managed to do a couple of gigs this month as well, and got a few for August as well.
Yeah, so August the 1st, we're doing one at the Vineyard, and then after that, we are in Geelong at the Medusa Bar. So we've been doing a regional tour to launch our single Heartbreaker. So yeah, it's been really good and exciting, and we're back on the road in the next few weeks and ready to do another show.
And in my notes here, it says fans can also grab physical copies of your material as well.
Yes, so we have limited edition CDs. I think we're only selling about 50 of those. So
45 for sale, and I think we've been down to 30. So
yeah, so we have sold a few already. So they will just be specifically for the gig. So yeah, you'll only be able to purchase them at the venues. So yeah, we've done something a little special there for our tour.
if you don't get to the gig, you probably won't get one.
Yeah.
That makes sense. And if all goes well, any plans to tour like further afield, all being well?
Yeah, there's always plans to tour. We want to tour around Australia before we leave the country, though. So yeah, we just want to just build up a stronger fan base around here and work on that for the next 12, 18 months, and we'll see where we're there at that point in time.
And of course, fan base people can find out more about you on websites and social media, streaming platforms. Where's best for people to follow you?
Well, just whatever platform they have. We have Instagram, Facebook, there's YouTube. So whichever platform they have, they'll be able to find us.
HZED band.
And then it will just list all the platforms for you.
Very easy to find.
Yeah.
And just final question on a light-hearted note, do you have any amusing or quirky stories you may like to share for my listeners?
Oh,
I'm sure you might have more.
Probably got a million. There's probably I do one every 5 minutes usually, but I can't think of one right now. Can you think so?
No. It's always hard when you're being asked on the spot, and then I guarantee after the interview we'll probably come up with all these ones once we go.
Yeah, it's just day-to-day life for us, being idiots.
Yeah.
Well,
you get used to it after a while, after a year. I'm joking.
It's been a pleasure chatting with you guys. Thanks very much for your contribution on the show. And I just wanted to get you on just to kind of like promote your new single Heartbreaker and find out a little bit about your band, H-zed. Chatting to Shannon and Tenaye today. Thank you for watching the interview and, of course, for joining me on today's show, Tenaye and Shannon from H-zed.
Thank you for having us. Thank you.
And best of luck for the rest of the tour and your new single as well.
Thank you so much.
All the best.